The British royal family said goodbye to Prince Philip last spring, but they decided to keep the will of the late husband of the Queen secret for many decades. Let's figure out why this happened and what may be hidden in the will. The decision to leave the will sealed for the next 90 years was made by the family division of the Supreme Court, and this was done to protect the dignity of the royal family and to protect the private aspects of the prince's life from public attention. At the same time, the chairman of the family department believes that there is no reason to disclose information except for the curiosity of citizens. After these 90 years, the court will have to decide again whether the will should be unsealed and made public. In fact, such secrecy is not uncommon for monarchs because they also have the right to privacy. The only family member whose will was published shortly after her death was Princess Diana. But this state of affairs doesn't suit the British media. They appealed, but the court's decision remained unchanged. The Guardian newspaper wanted to defend the right to know what Prince Philip wanted before his death, and they considered the concealment of this information a violation of the principle of openness of justice. At the time of his death, Philip's fortune was estimated at about $30 million. The Daily Mail counted a little more, $42.5 million. While the prince served at court and performed his royal duties, he received $500,000 annually. However, it is not known whether he was paid this money after retirement in 2017. Most of Philip's assets have passed to Queen Elizabeth, and she, in turn, is likely to pass them on to her 4 children. There is also information that the Duke of Edinburgh left a large sum to his private secretary, Archie Miller Bakewell. This man joined the crown in 1980 and started as a janitor. The will also lists a page and a valet, as well as grandchildren William and Harry. Prince Philip allowed his children, Charles, Andrew, Edward, and Anna, to take any books from his personal library, which holds more than 13,000 books, but all this is unofficial data. The royal family has long been accused of making wills to conceal their finances and information about private and public property. Critics argue that as public figures who receive taxpayers' money, their will, like the will of ordinary citizens, should be open to public scrutiny. The Guardian even conducted an investigation and found out that generations of the royal family hid information about assets worth more than $200 million, using the opportunity to keep the wills private. The media was particularly outraged by the fact that this loophole is used not only by high-ranking members of the royal family, but also by distant relatives. Do you think Prince Philip's will should be published? If you like the video, leave a like and also subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss anything interesting.